One way that we can be super toxic to ourselves, the way we think. What do you tell yourself every day? Do you tell yourself, I'm not good enough? When you look in the mirror, do you say, do you point out all the things you don't like? Are you hard on yourself? Do you give yourself any credit? That's toxic if you don't. What are the things that you feed yourself? Guys, I stay away from the news. I check in every now and then, but I don't ever just sit there and watch it. You know why? Because it's full of toxic stuff. It's full of toxic things, toxic news, television, teleprogramming. If all you watch is toxic stuff, and I'm not just talking about that, cheaters, fights. I love to watch me a good hood fight, especially when it's right in the middle of the projects and they really banging like, just be honest. Other ways that you can be toxic to yourself is what you feed yourself physically. The food you eat, all the toxins that are in it. Don't let someone come and discourage you and say, there's toxins in everything. Because yes, there is. But that doesn't mean go out there and eat the most toxic thing that's on the market. Smoking is toxic. I smoked Black and Milds from the time I was 14 years old, and I just quit this year. Toxins all up in my esophagus, my lungs, all my organs. Alcohol shuts down all your organs. Alcohol stops your brain from being able to function and form properly. Alcohol kills all the good bacteria in your gut. Not to mention it has you doing dumb things like driving drunk, cussing people out for no reason, fighting, falling asleep. Babies just walking around the house doing whatever because you passed out on the couch. Been there. Luckily, nothing bad happened. How are you treating yourself? I want you to really think about that. If you can, grab you a pen or paper. And I want you to think about your everyday life and activities and what you do throughout the day. When you come across something that doesn't make you feel good at all, or one of those things that you wouldn't do in front of other people or that you wouldn't say out loud. But I actually know some people who say bad things about themselves out loud, and it's really, really sad. It's sad to hear someone deliberately down themselves, especially when you haven't seen them in that mindset before. It's a developed behavior. It's almost like, where did you get that from? Why would you want to hurt yourself? That's another toxic trait too. Guys, some of us really hurt ourselves for real because we're not happy. And we feel like we just don't have the means to keep going. Or we feel like if we cut, it'll take our mind off of the pain. If I take all this medication, then I don't have to wake up to this. If I drink all this alcohol, eventually my body will shut down and I won't have to be reminded of the things that hurt. Be aware. Be mindful of how you are toxic to yourself. It's so important in your time of healing to be real and to be honest about where you are with you. Let's go.